I'm following.
All right, I'm out of video, so I can't be here on stream. Surely.
I don't need, we're live?
No, Frozen. We are live on air right now because we have finished Archiethon for Need for Speed. We are out the other end, and what a ride it has been. An incredible 3 days. I am still reeling, not just from the run that just happened, but from the entire weekend. I mean, as I said, this was months of preparation for us. It wasn't just this. So, wow, what an incredible time. Just to reiterate, $10,557 raised for Trans Empowerment Project. What an incredible number, the highest we've ever raised. Y'all have anything to say about that?
Nah.
Impressive. It's a big number. There's no way no one has anything to say.
No,
Everyone
everyone is afraid to talk over everyone else. And
Just
it's
talk.
okay. Listen, we are past the point where we have to be professional. We are just here being happy that we made it here.
I need a second to gather my thoughts to be sappy, so someone else go first.
Sure. I mean, so, as I said, coming out of that stream, coming out of that run, huge shout out to Court for being the reason I was able to focus on tech, and of course, Flying and Super, two of my favorite people. They made everything you see on stream possible. I mean, y'all know, if you've been in the Celeste community, the progress that we've made over the past, gosh, how long has it been? I think I started doing this in I think I started doing this in 2020 in terms of doing tech for Celeste community. And if you go back and watch those VODs and compare it to now, just the production value has gone up and up and up. And it's thanks to all the wonderful people you see on your screen right now, and many more, of course, that are not here right now. So thank you, everyone, for making this possible. Someone else has stuff to say. I would love to not be hogging the floor.
I'll jump in. And speaking of like the physical stuff you see on stream, I also have to give a shout out to Kai for doing the art. All the backgrounds and art and stuff are like 99% of them were probably done by Kai. Do we have a link to their commissions or whatever? Are they even open right now? I'm not sure.
We will find that info.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you
for
should
sure.
do that for sure. They will make everything they put out was a banger. There's some things that like didn't even make it out of the cutting room floor really, but all bangers, no deep cuts. Beyond that, I mean, a lot of people are going to be like thanking the same group of people, but I'll also throw a shout out to I shouted out during the task as well, but I'll give a shout out to Marlon. He was kind of working hella back scenes with me on some of the task stuff. Again, he completely just approached me for the D-sides task and was like, "Do you want me to encode this?" And I was like, "I mean, you don't have to, but you can, I guess." And he was like, "Okay," and he had it done like an hour later. And then he was like, "You need lobby movement for the SJ incentive," and I was like, "I can do it later, but I mean," and he's like, "Okay," I did it like 30 minutes later. So shouts to them for sure. Beyond that, I'll just give a shout out to everyone else. This time around, I wasn't able to be as involved as I wanted to because I got screwed pretty hard by work at the last minute. But I appreciate everyone being patient with that. There was some slack to be picked up that was definitely picked up. So that's all for me, though.
Yeah. On that note, by the way, hi. I want to give like some really big shout outs. We brought on a couple of people onto the Archiethon team because much like what happened to Amber, life kind of got in the way. A lot of people needed to drop. people who were involved in Archiethon 3 were not able to be involved in Archiethon 4, and we miss them dearly. So we brought in a lot of really wonderful people to help pick up that slack, and just God bless them. So I give like major shout outs to Bree, to Cactus, to Hallow. Hallow helped me behind the scenes in doing a lot of the social media work throughout the week. TrueGen for helping out with a lot of the social media work as well. And yeah, I literally could not imagine what like a lot of us I don't know how a lot of us on the admin team would have gotten through to this event if it weren't for all the people that we invited in. They all stepped the fuck up, and they've done an amazing job. And I'm just really, really glad to have worked with them this event. It was a great time. So I really appreciate all of you.
I have a.
Can I real quick before you go, Super? I want to mention Nora, who you'll see on your screen right now. Nora communicated a lot with people that needed to be communicated with regarding the tracker, and did a lot of work with the tracker itself. That is how we were able to have all of the information on incentives and how the donations are processed, and that took a lot of stress off of my shoulders as well. And I absolutely could not have done any of the stuff I did without her. I mean, I could, none of us could have done any of this without any other member of the Archiethon team here. That's my belief, but I wanted to especially shout out Nora there.
Yeah, my feedback is just like really high level stuff. It's just crazy the professionalism that everyone would be working with on this. Like, we're just all volunteers, and we were talking with Akko about this last night, but this is probably the best produced indie like marathon type stream we have. Everyone working from hosts to like player producers, social media presence and stuff like that, chat moderators, the presence, the vibes, everything is like so well done, and it's so nice to be able to work with these people who are actually like very motivated, very invested. Whenever you like, they're just as excited as you. When we want to like, when I'm working with, especially flying again, we're working on tech stuff, we're bouncing off ideas, and we're like, wow, we can make this really cool product. And just seeing how everybody comes together and works in like a serious way is really nice to have. There's no one's dropping any balls. Everyone, yeah, every single staff, and even the players who were like really diligent, didn't have to mercy kill a run, which was very cool. No, overall, everyone has been like incredible to work with. Some of the like most professional people I've ever worked with. So yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Hello, I just want to say thank you everyone for the event. This was an amazing time again. And thanks Echo for the shout out. And
course.
shout outs to Dave.
I also I want to pop in and say big shout outs to Jack Knoxville for the opening interview with Akko. Something that Akko brought up in conversations about doing for the event, and I was in contact with TEP's communications people, and they were not only just incredibly grateful for us wanting to raise money for them, but when we threw out options like, hey, would you be down to do an interview with us before, this whole event kicks off? And also, like, would you want to join the Discord to be in call with us after everything's over? Everybody was like, yeah, duh. And everyone at TEP that I've spoken to has just been the best. And I'm very, very, very grateful that we were able to not just get the Archiethon PB, but it's going towards such a deserving cause. When we were looking for charities to raise money for this time around, we were all floored at all of the programs and all of the work that TEP does for people. And I'm just, yeah, I can't say enough good things about the people that work behind the scenes at TEP. They deserve everything that we've raised for them. And we found even more amazing nonprofits along the way. So if you ever have the chance, take a look in your area, and you can find some amazing Pride centers and resources to help with the trans community in your area, because as we all know, God knows the trans community really needs it right now. And just trans rights.
Go ahead, Bree.
I'm just gonna cut in really quickly, but this Archiethon was kind of like my first Archiethon. Like, I kind of went into the chat for like a little bit during the last one, but this was my first proper Archiethon event, and it has been so unreal to work with the whole community and how the community all comes together for this, and for the charity itself, which I thought was an amazing charity. I'm so glad that we were able to raise so much money and to break our the Archiethon 3 total that we got a PB. That's unreal, and I'm so happy that I got to work with everyone on the back end team. Everyone put on an amazing show, and I was so glad to work with everyone, and they made it very welcoming. And yeah, I don't know much else to say, but thank you.
I wanted to reiterate something that was said before, which is that every single person working on this event is a volunteer. This is a passion project that out of our free time, we have created something positive in the world. And it's not just the people you see on your screen, and it's not even just the people at the top running the event. It's not just the administrators. It's also everyone else working, all of the volunteers, whether it's a restreamer or a host or a social media volunteer, and even the runners and the commentators. Everyone is volunteering their time for us to do this, to put on this event for the sake of, of course, for the sake of charity, for the sake of, empowering trans people, but also for the sake of coming together as a Celeste community and having this event to bring us together. And I'm so proud of us for that. And you should all be proud of us for that, of yourselves for that, and for what this is, for what CelesteCommunity has become. And I don't just mean the channel, though. I am pretty proud of what the channel has become, because it's been a long road to reach this point. But just the community as a whole, it's incredible where we are today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still coming down from that run. But it's every year, this is something that I look forward to. Being, working with Archiethon in the back end, been working on it since the second iteration of it, where we kind of, made it its own thing, opened it up to the community. It's grown so much. I feel like we've become our own little establishment, which is really cool. You all, I want to give a huge, props to the runners who put themselves out there, showing off a ton of different stuff. We're all kind of here because of Celeste, but then we get to see the many talents of the different people, from the runners to the commentators. You all are just amazing, and I hope that this experience, empowers you to keep doing other events and stuff like that. Want to specifically give out shout outs to the host team. It was a joy to work with you all. You all were so receptive to feedback throughout the event, and it's like you all are such a a speak piece for the charity. You're changing people's lives by being on the mic and doing that and giving your time. So thank you so much to all the hosts. I've loved working with you all so much and hope to see you next time. I love all of the Archielings and admins so much. Getting to work with you all, waking up, it's like, all right, we're ready to go. Everyone has everything, and we're such a unified team and a unified community, and I wouldn't want to be a part of anywhere else. So it's amazing. You all have genuinely changed my life, and that's really cool to say. And you're going to be changing other people's lives, as we have raised $10,557.55 for the Trans Empowerment Project, which is pretty freaking amazing for an indie marathon like this. And I want to specifically shout out Akko and Carrie, who are also, you know, two amazing people to work with, but two of my best friends, and it's a joy to get to do this with you both. That's all from me.
I do want to say one more thing. I know I've talked a lot, and I apologize.
I'm gonna let you finish.
The one last thing that I want to say is big shout out to our Restreamer crew, because the tech setup for this event was incredibly complicated. At GDQ, we have 3 people to do the things that our Restreamers are doing as one person in this event. So it's truly incredible what we accomplished this event. It's just, it blows my mind. I like thinking about it. If I was in the studio, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But here with these people, with the Celeste community, it's just incredible what we can accomplish. With that said, I'm gonna shut up now.
I think I have one last final thing. I don't know if anyone else wants to speak up, but last thing for myself, I'll mention, I don't know if it really got mentioned, but it's almost like a new division this time around. We had an entire team doing like social media and tweeting stuff out as sort of marathon was going live. We kind of just experimented with it, and I think it went really well. So shouts to everyone involved with that. It went very smooth, and there were some dank memes that came out of it. So shouts to all them. And the last thing, if we can, is it just exclamation point Discord? I'm really good at computer. Oh yeah, I'm so good at this. So in the Archiethon Discord, in a couple of days or so, I'm going to try to have a Google form out just to collect some feedback from viewers, runners, people on the team, like anyone involved in marathon whatsoever, including viewers. So, you know, just to be able to make this as good as possible for next time, because we always want to be improving and increasing our production value. So be on the lookout for that. If you're interested in giving your feedback, definitely join a Discord for that. So that's all I got, though.
I see Cactus in chat here. Oh, go ahead, Super.
Cactus, you want to come in?
Yeah, I would love to.
Practical note while we're waiting. If you guys will want to relive your Archiethon moments or other stuff, etc., slowly all the VODs, as I edit them down, make thumbnails for all of them, get them ready for posting, will be coming onto the Celeste Community YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Over the next couple, oh my god, my Chrome crashed. Could someone type !YouTube in the Twitch chat?
I got you.
Yeah, so they'll be coming up to that slowly. Make sure to subscribe to it. The Celeste Community channel has a variety of stuff. It has our usual Celeste Community stuff. It'll have Archiethon things, and it has task content come out every now and then. So it's really worth it to subscribe. We do put a lot of work into it. So hopefully you enjoy seeing it maybe on a little bit more user-friendly platform than Twitch. Because, yeah, hopefully you're going to be able to relive. They'll come out twice a day, every 12 hours for the next month. Because, oh my god, do we have a lot of runs. So yeah, that's all I had on a practical point.
Okay. Well then, I think that's all we have. Go ahead, Nora.
I just wanted to say thank you everyone for coming to our tea party. Hope to see you next year.
Yeah.
Yes, what a wonderful tea party! It's been lovely.
Do you want to do a group call of Archie before we roll credits?
I say we start chanting it like Archie, Archie.
I do, if I'm gonna play host for a second. We do have $7 from non-binary code that just says part for our final donation. $10,564. Thank you very much.
Update total, update it. Thank you, non-binary.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, ready for the chant? Everyone unmute. Let's go. Ready?
I can't chant. I got people sleeping in my house, but
Okay, you can like quietly whisper chant.
Yeah,
Ready?
I
All
got
right,
chat, you gotta
chat,
chant with us
join
too.
us join us.
Okay, ready? Archie. Archie.
She.
Archie.
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 Fucking go, man.
Who's writing?